You keep saying you'll change. You say it at night, when everything feels clear. You say it after a bad day, when you're tired of your own excuses. But you don't. You start. You get a spark. For a moment, you actually believe this time is different. You try. You put in effort. You show up, at least in the beginning. Then it gets uncomfortable. Not extreme pain, not failure, just resistance. And that's where it breaks. You slow down. You hesitate. You start thinking too much. And then you disappear. Quietly. No announcement, no decision. You just stop. No one sees it. From the outside, it looks like nothing happened. But you do. You remember every time you quit, every promise you made and didn't keep. There's a version of you, the one you think about late at night, that knows exactly what you're capable of. He's sharper, more focused, more dangerous. He finishes what he starts. And then there's the version, the one you actually live as, that keeps choosing easy. Comfort over growth, distraction over discipline, excuses over execution, and they're at war. Not sometimes, every single day. In the morning, at night, in the small decisions no one sees. Guess which one is winning? Quitting isn't weakness. It's worse than that. It's conditioning. You trained yourself for this. Every time you stopped early, every time you avoided discomfort, every time you chose the easier path, you reinforced the same pattern. Stop when it gets hard. You taught your brain that discomfort means danger, that resistance means leave. So now, the moment things stop feeling good, you shut down. Pain shows up, and you leave. Discomfort hits, and you disappear. Not because you have to, because it's familiar, because it's who you've become. Do that enough times, and it stops feeling like a choice. It becomes identity. A man who starts, but never finishes. A man with potential, but no proof. A man who talks, but doesn't follow through. No one is coming to fix that. Not your friends, not your environment, not some random burst of motivation. No motivation video will save you. Not this one either. No perfect plan will fix you. No new routine. No fresh start on Monday. And there is no right time. There never was. Just you and your patterns. The same patterns that keep repeating over and over again. And here's the truth you've been avoiding. You don't hate the process. You don't hate the work. You hate who you become when it gets hard. You hate the doubt, the weakness, the voice in your head that starts to break you. So you escape it. You quit before you have to face it, before it exposes you. People who never quit, they're not stronger. They're not special. They just made one decision. Stopping is not an option. Not when it hurts. Not when it's boring. Not when nothing is working. Not when progress is invisible. They don't wait to feel ready. They move anyway. They feel the same pain you feel, the same resistance, the same doubt. They just don't obey it. That's the difference. Your brain is always watching, always recording, always learning from what you do, not what you say. Every time you quit, it updates the story. It locks it in deeper. This is who I am. This is what I do. I stop. And the more you repeat it, the harder it becomes to break. Until one day, you don't even try anymore. But every time you push through, every time you don't stop, every time you stay when it would be easier to walk away, even when it's ugly, not clean, not perfect, not impressive, even when it's slow, when it feels like nothing is changing, when progress is invisible, when no one is clapping for you, you rewrite it. You interrupt the pattern. You break the loop. And for a moment, you become someone different. Stronger, sharper, more dangerous. This is the moment most people miss. Not the big wins, not the highlights. This, right here, the quiet decision to not stop. You don't become disciplined when it feels good. That's easy. Anyone can move when they're motivated. Anyone can show up when they feel inspired. That doesn't build anything. You become disciplined when everything in you is telling you to stop, when your body is tired, when your mind is full of excuses, when that voice gets louder and louder. Skip it. Do it tomorrow. You've done enough. And you don't listen. You stay. You continue. You execute anyway. That's the rep that matters. Not the first one. Not the easy one. The one you almost didn't do. That's the day that counts. Not the perfect day. The hard one. The messy one. The one where everything felt off and you still showed up. That's the decision that changes everything. Not once, but every time you repeat it. Not the easy ones. They don't define you. The ones you almost walked away from. Those are the ones that build you. Those are the ones that stack. Those are the ones your brain remembers. You want confidence? Stop chasing it. Confidence isn't something you find, it's something you build. Keep promises to yourself, small ones, daily ones, the ones no one else sees, because every time you follow through, you prove something. I can trust myself, and that changes everything. You want discipline? Then stop making it emotional. Do what you said you'd do when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it, because that's the only time it actually counts. Anyone can act when it's easy. Very few act when it's hard. That's why very few win. You want to stop quitting? Then remove the option. Stop giving yourself a way out. Stop negotiating. Stop leaving the door open. Because if quitting is available, you will take it. You always have. So close that door. Lock it. Destroy it. Because the truth is, you already know what to do. You've always known. Wake up earlier. Work harder. Stay consistent. Finish what you start. There is no secret, no hidden formula, just execution. But you're not waiting for a plan. You're waiting to feel like doing it, to feel motivated, to feel ready, to feel certain. And that feeling never comes, not consistently, not when you need it, not when it actually matters. So if you keep waiting, you stay exactly where you are, stuck, repeating, starting over. So move anyway. Move when it's hard. Move when it's messy. Move when you doubt yourself. Move without permission, because no one is coming. No one is going to push you. No one is going to save you. No one is going to do it for you. No one is coming. And that's not negative. That's power, because it means it's all on you. And that's exactly where it should be.